spiritual cause of health conditions. My name is Michelle Tanner with Soulful BFF, and welcome to my commitment of 30 days of podcasting. I have a list of the things that I wanted to talk about, but then I broke out with this cold sore. And I believe that there are spiritual reasons that kind of show up in health conditions. And so I have the book by Louise Hays. Cannot think of the name right now. But anyway, it is like any condition that you have, you can look it up in this book, and it's the spiritual reason why you have it and how you can release it and let it go. And so I had this cold sore show up, and I looked up the spiritual meaning of cold sores today. And basically, it's like I'm holding on to something. I am not expressing my feelings. And as soon as I started reading that, it came to me. I know exactly what it is. Something happened with my partner and I on Friday, and we haven't spoken about it because I got home late and he was sleeping. On Saturday, I got home late and I was super tired, so I went to bed, and then I left town on Sunday morning. I'm at my sister's house recording in her room. She has a salon in her home, and she has someone here getting their hair done. So if you hear any talking in the background, that's what you're hearing. Anyway, and so I have not spoken to him about what is bothering me. And so this morning I called him and basically gave him a piece of my mind. Not necessarily, I wasn't mean about it in any way, but I actually got off my chest. I started the conversation with, you know how I'm weird, because a lot of people that don't understand spirituality think that I'm weird. That the things that I practice or spiritual people practice are a little on the kooky side or the woo side. And so he thinks I'm definitely kooky. He thinks I'm a little weird. But I started the conversation, you know how I'm weird. And he's like, you're going to need to give me a little more context. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting there. And I said, I believe in spiritual meanings for health conditions. And I broke out in a cold sore yesterday. And this morning I looked up the reason why, and I've been holding something in, and blah, blah, blah. I got it all out there. And he's like, I wondered why we haven't talked about this yet. And I said, well, when have we had a chance, really, other than over the phone? And I would rather do it in person, but I'm not going to see him until Thursday, and it's Tuesday right now. And I just really needed to get it off my chest for my own health, clearly, but also my own mental health, my own spiritual health. I needed to release what was bothering me. So I'm not sure if you believe in that at all, but I truly do believe there are spiritual reasons that are showing up for us. And if you get to the root cause, you can heal it and overcome virtually anything. Have you ever seen the word disease also spelt with a hyphen, like dis-ease? For me, dis-ease just means that you're out of alignment. And if you can just get back into alignment, just like ease back into alignment, that you'll be 100% healthy again. And everything starts within. If you change your mind, it'll change your words, which will change your world, which will change the world. And after all, isn't that what we're all after anyway, is be the change you wish to see in the world? So when you have a health condition come up, ask yourself, what could be bothering me at the spiritual level that I could heal, that will in turn heal my body? I'm hoping that by discussing my thoughts with Joe today and how I felt over the situation and what he said will heal the cold sore that I have on my face, because it is embarrassing. I dropped my nephew off at school today. I had to go in and sign him in, and I come home and I tell my sister, I'm like, it's so embarrassing. And she's like, why? Everybody gets them. And I was like, you're right. You're right. Everybody does get, cold sores or boo-boos or scratches or whatever. Like actually my nephew's walking around in a cast because he broke his wrist and his fingers. And he's not embarrassed. So why should I be embarrassed about having this cold sore on my face. And, I honestly, I didn't even want to do a podcast day because I was like, I didn't want everyone to see it. But I was like, you know what? Talk about it. Get it out there. Maybe someone is going through a health struggle on their own and they needed to hear this message that, maybe it's not just this is wrong. Maybe something is wrong at the spiritual level, trauma that needs to be healed before your body can heal. I love you like a friend. You are worthy and deserving.